Hello and welcome to episode 93 of the Dude Abuse Show. On today's episode, we remember the episode count, and it's been like a long time since we actually sat down to record. I mean, you guys will probably hear the next episode, God knows when, and then you'll hear this episode in like at least a month and a half time, like later than the one than like 92. But we're here and we're back, and a lot of stuff's happened. You know, air balloons getting shot out of the sky. The Hogwarts game came out and people got mad about that. I had a lot of shit happen to me at work that I really want to talk to you guys about. Some of it involves the cops getting called. Some of it involves getting an ambulance called. There's a lot of shit that happened in my life. A lot of shit happens in like a month when you don't record. But what's up with you guys? What's up with you, Brandon? I'm gonna start with Brandon because we haven't been on the same episode like podcast in a while. What's up with you, bro?
Yeah, we got Brandon back.
The last time I was on was fucking, when was it? Christmas or New Year's? So it was a long time ago.
It's been a minute.
No, because I've been busy. I've been busy with work. I've been busy with my wedding preparations because I get married in March, towards the end of March. So I'll be popping in and out as much as I can. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much other than that.
Well, I mean, hopefully this episode comes out before you get married. If it doesn't, then congratulations. If it does, we'll keep the date.
Hey, you keep smearing our episode production quality when you do nothing to help that.
Well, I was gonna ask you how you're doing, but you can go suck a fat dick and eat corn the long ways. Juan, how you doing, bro?
Oh no, Jose does have a point. Jose does have a point.
And now we're just stealing jokes.
And now,
okay, hold on.
Let's turn the mic back to Richie.
You're right. You know what?
So not only are you smearing our production crew,
okay, this is what I do. I name all the episodes,
jokes,
and then
I just hit you with
mad stealer.
Wait, I'll hold on.
And then you don't show up sometimes.
And then when you do show up, you show up late.
Look, last like 2 episodes ago, you guys said you're happy if I show up at all. So what the fuck? Is it that you're happy that I'm here? That you're happy that I showed up on time, or what the fuck?
Like I was telling Hugo last night, your best ability is availability, and you are not doing that. You're not doing very good.
Well, bro, when you go from having no job to having a job that eats up like 12 hours of your time a day, like, sucks. Like in a good way. But
so we're making excuses now.
No, so I want to address the production thing first. I was like, so apparently you were going to start doing descriptions and start naming the episodes, and that lasted all of a episode. Like, what?
Hey, I went back and fixed yours, right? Because
Which one? Which one?
The last one. I think you fixed it. Well, first off, if we're gonna smear each other, let's just smear each other the right way. I figured you called me and said, "Hey, are you gonna do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it," because I talked to Juan and we both agreed that a good philosophy in life is you teach by doing, and I wasn't doing a lot of that. So I decided I'm gonna teach you by doing it. And that's what I did. So then the next week I told you, you can have the reins. You can go do it. And then you blew fat cock.
You see, I was told that you were going to start naming the episodes and doing the description. And what happened?
If you want me to do it, I'll do it. I figured I was going to let you in on it so you could have a little fun. Like, you could contribute to the cause because I know you liked it too.
Well, see, the thing is when you're the boss, you tell everyone else under you to do stuff. So if you want to do it, bro, I can tell you to do it.
Are you trying to say you're the boss?
What kind of like crazy reality are you living in?
Yeah, my boy. If you can't make it and I
this
can't,
Hogwarts,
I get an episode recorded.
You're not Harry Potter
I get
yourself.
it done, right? If you're not here, vámonos. We record without you. But when I'm not here, I've never seen an episode ever be recorded.
That's not true. We recorded episodes without you.
You are the
we
furthest thing from
without
the boss.
you.
You are the henchman.
No, bro.
You're like that one intern that's just around, you know, like don't really tell him to do anything because he's not gonna do it right.
Bro, you were 2 degrees of separation from invited to the podcast, bro. I was like, let's start a podcast.
The smear campaign continues. I want to out Richie. He's playing fucking Harry Potter. Okay, cancel him and his streaming services, his Twitch, everything.
I don't even stream, bro.
What is it? What are they? He's transphobic. Okay, he hates all the races, and I think he was smearing little people too.
Oh shit. He's on a whole smear campaign over here.
Okay, Juan Jose. I'm so used to Juan talking shit that I'm like talking to Juan. Jose's trying to bring me down. I will say that I am playing the Harry Potter game, and it's really fun. I am having a great time playing it. I know there's a lot of controversy behind it.
You're
whatever.
Done.
Like, what? It's fun. We had this conversation a long time ago. We talked about Chick-fil-A and whether it was like politically correct to eat there. You know what was the conclusion we came to? Fuck everyone, we're eating at Chick-fil-A. So what's the issue here? I support the trans people. What the fuck? Do you, bro? Are you? What about you? You don't support the short people. You went to go watch them beat the shit out of each other for like what, $20? That ain't right, bro.
Yeah, but I was putting money in their pockets.
No, you're putting money in the Federation's pockets, not their. Did you go to the ring and give them $20?
No, I didn't. Because why would I do that?
Because they get paid by the show.
Dude, the ring was so little, I would have trampled all over and broke it.
You'd have been like Godzilla. Big either, bro. Come on, bro.
But you know what? Since we're on the topic of like production stuff, I was having a thought. What if we added like production sounds to stuff? Like,
are you gonna help with that?
Like, I don't know, maybe.
And then I suggest you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no suggestions unless you're doing some shit.
Like, maybe. Unless like there's a soundboard. Is that a thing? That's a thing, right, Brandon?
Brandon, like you are more than welcome to fucking say whatever you want to him.
All of Richie's audio for the last 5 minutes, we're cutting it all out.
Right, right. It's just a smear campaign against his own people.
It's gonna be like that one episode where Juan's audio was cut out and we just start talking to him all randomly, and you don't hear anything. And what the fuck is going
on? I want to say our production team is doing great. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I don't ever tell you guys to do anything extra because I know I'm not helping with it. Okay. You guys do as you please. You guys go at the pace you guys need to. If it doesn't come out the day it needs to come out, whatever, cool. I understand because I am not helping you. If I were a part of the team that mixes the episode, gets the sounds in and out, then I would start pushing an agenda. But because I'm not, I'm just here to record.
Is anyone else noticing Jose's jaw starting to lock up? He's sucking a lot of dick right now.
The smear campaign continues.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
On for fucking weeks and thinks he can just come in here like a boss.
Like a boss?
Sorry, what happened? Okay.
I'm sorry, baby boy got his first fucking job and doesn't have all the time in the world anymore.
Let's play the smallest violin for Richie.
Jesus Christ!
Why are you guys gonna do
part-time
like
job
that,
can suck my dick.
Oh, part-time job? What the fuck ever, bro?
It just takes Richie 12 hours to finish.
Dude, you should have been done like 6 hours ago.
I don't know, bro.
What are you driving in reverse everywhere?
Bro, I'm driving in reverse trying to get you broken bottles, bro. How many have I gotten you, bro? 0. Driving in reverse is a skill, brother. I'll tell you that.
I understand. Do you take the long way everywhere?
You don't use Google Maps?
I actually don't. I don't like Google.
Thumb, puts it out, and then follows the wind.
Bro, if I did that, I'd get picked up in a tornado.
Shit. So,
are you done smearing us yet?
So, like, let's air this out. What the fuck happened at work, bro?
Wait, which one? The ambulance or the police? Yeah, I know me.
I don't
Which
know.
one?
Whichever one, bro. The one that's got
both.
your hissy fit.
Yeah, the one that's making you turn on your own people.
So the most recent one was the ambulance one, and that was on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I got stretched out. They were like, "Hey, Vato, go deliver like 300 cases of shit over here, and then go deliver another 200 cases over there." Anyways, so on one of these, on the 300 one, I was working, going ham, and then I'm like, I asked the owner, I'm like, "Hey, where do you want these specific like cases?" And I noticed that there's like a gentleman like in a hospital gown and in a crutch, like what are those little scooter things called with the wheels on them? Like a walker? Is that what they're called? Walkers?
Okay, yeah.
The one with like the tennis balls?
Yeah, with the tennis balls, yeah. So I think he's like in a walker, or he's using a walker. And I'm like, huh, well, that's weird. I've never seen anyone like just walk out in a gown like that. His ass was all hanging out. Shit. And so I keep going about my business, and all of a sudden I hear like, oh, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck was that? And this is like right outside where my truck is. Like I pulled down the ramp to like deliver shit, and he fell down, and I felt bad. I was like, oh shit. So I went over and I'm like, hey man, you all right? Like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'll be all right. Like, I don't know if he was embarrassed or whatever, but I offered him like to help, whatever, to get him back up. He's like, no, it's okay. Like, I got it. Just give me a minute. Like, I'll be okay. All right, cool. So I go like another 15 minutes making deliveries and shit, like bringing more shit down. And then he's like, hey man, could you do me a favor? Could you call like 911? I was like, oh my God, is this guy gonna die? And so I was like, yeah. But as I was doing it, like as I was calling 911, I was still working because, like I said, a lot of shit to move. And so I get on the horn, and the operator's like, what's your emergency? I'm like, well, there's a guy, he fell down, he's having lower extremity issues, like this and that, blah, blah. They asked me for my address, which honestly, this is like the first time I've ever called 911. So whatever. And I was like, yeah, this is my address, and this is the name of the liquor store I'm at. The gentleman's outside. He's asking for assistance. Okay. Well, I can't hear you, so you're going to have to repeat that. Okay. So I'm at this location, this, blah, blah, blah. Sir, I still can't hear you. You're going to have to calm down. Stop whatever you're doing.
Deal, okay?
And I was like,
she was like, you're talking like a pussy boy.
Yeah, pretty voice. Much. Yeah, pretty much. It was a guy. The operator was a guy. And he's like, you're going to need to calm down and tell me what's going on. I was like, okay, sorry, it's just I'm working. This guy felt like he fell down. He said he's having issues with his lower extremities, whatever. I come to find out. So the ambulance comes, whatever, they pick him up, take him, no big deal. Once I finish my delivery, I'm talking to the owner of the liquor store to get my paperwork signed. And he's like, yeah, it was like the weirdest thing. Like as soon as we opened, he got dropped off. Like, and then he started telling us like what happened. And I guess he got into a fight with his fiance, and she just dropped him off and left him. And he like, the guy went from hospital to whatever vehicle to liquor store and then got abandoned. And I was like, that's fucked up. That concludes the story of the guy who fell down. The other one was more eventful. I was making another delivery in Oklahoma City. And this one, like, the girl's like, hey, put this shit over here. Like, we're doing inventory. Try not to mix stuff up. All right, cool. So I start, like, getting my first load together. And all of a sudden, I hear, like, a crashing coming from inside the store. And I was like, oh, shit. Maybe someone fell, whatever. And then I hear, get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! I'm gonna call the cops, get the fuck out! And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is happening right now? And so then this guy comes out. He's like, yeah, whatever, Karen. Yeah, Karen, you fucking racist, blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah. And like, I had never heard anyone call someone a Karen, like as a derogatory term. Like, I've heard it like, oh yeah, she was acting like such a Karen, but never like as a direct insult to someone. Like, yeah, you're a fucking Karen, you know what I mean? So that was kind of weird. But I guess what had happened is like the guy was in there and the girl says like he was just like farting around and being like indecisive. And then he was saying that like he was just trying to shop. He was looking for something specific, but she was telling him to get the fuck out and she was hurrying him up. And then so an altercation happened. And then like apparently she had thrown a bottle at him, and then she had like a full on glass bottle in her hand and was like just hitting him with it. Like, damn. I was like, holy shit. And so when the police showed up, they start doing an investigate. So anyways, they call the cops. She kicks the guy out. She locks the front door, calls the cops, and then the cops show up. By this time, that guy's left, and she's like, she's in shock, I think, because she was really butthurt and upset, and then her voice started to get really shaky, and then she started to cry. And as she started crying, then she's like, you know, fuck this, I'm real nice. Like, I'm half Irish, I'm half Mexican, I'm half black, like I'm half, dude, she was half everything. I don't know how the fuck you're half everything. You can't be half Italian, half Mexican, and half, you're like, what the fuck? Like you're a quarter maybe, like a fifth? Anyway, but cops show up, and then they start doing like, hey, did you see what happened? Like, what's this and that, blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, that was fucking weird, man. Because then my next stop, the owner's like, hey, you might want to lock your truck and bring it over here because people just rob you.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, well, this is the type of day I'm having today. So yeah, it's been weird, dude. It's been a weird couple, like 2 weeks for me. So yeah, there's that. But someone got beat up by a glass bottle. Another guy fell down. Felt bad. Like a lot of shit's been happening in Oklahoma City. I do not like being over there. But yeah, that's been those are my stories. But someone had said some shit about like robots earlier, or a bot or some shit. Have you guys seen those AI deepfakes of our presidents? Because they are fucking hilarious.
Some of them are fucking hilarious. Yeah. Because those motherfuckers go in on each other.
I saw the one where they were playing. Oh boy, you're the one that sent it. Yeah, the one where they were playing Pokemon and shit. Pokemon Showdown.
And it's funny because Trump and it's Biden. They're just going at each other the whole time, and then they just start lashing out at Barack Obama.
You know, when I was watching that, like I just imagined you and Jose like going at it when playing Showdown.
Richie won't play with me. The only one that ever actually played Pokemon Showdown with me was Juan.
I never got invited to play Pokemon Showdown.
Like when I was still at Mount Sac, I'd be playing I'd sit in the back of the class and just play Pokemon Showdown with Juan for like when I was taking like the classes that didn't matter, like my general ed stuff. I'd be in the back playing fucking Pokemon with Juan, and he'd have me fucking bent. I'd be so mad at him because he'd be cheating.
How would he cheat? How do you cheat on the computer, bro? What the fuck?
Because he would play the one, and then he would say that like his internet dropped or something. And then, like, when it was his internet, air quotes, is coming back up, he'd go tweak his team or make, like, a whole team to counter mine real quick and then go with that. And he'd kick my ass. And when I'd ask him to run it back, his internet would drop again. It pissed me off. And I just get in the back of the class just mad as hell.
Just teamed us fuck.
Yeah, he'd have me mad, like, at 9 in the morning.
Oh, that's a bad way to start the day, bro.
I mean, I did it to myself. I mean, I'd rather be mad than listen to fucking history something.
Yo, those history classes are tight, though. I'm mad fucked with history.
Well, it was a class called, it was just a regular history class taught by, like, a Native American dude. And it was, like, very biased about how, like, he taught his class about how, you know, fuck white people and for everything they did to his people. So honestly, whenever we had any essays or any tests, as long as you tied it to like fuck white people and like go Native Americans, you'd get an A. Like I can show you some of my essays. It was really, really simple.
So you just catered to him and then boom.
Yep, they just catered to him and just and then he wrote his own book. So like whenever I had an essay or a test, I would just cite his book, extra brownie points.
Oh, you're finessing the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah.
So in your book, I noticed that you said something very intelligent about.
Yeah, straight A's. Straight A's.
I like how you put at the end revolutionary and genius.
God damn it.
See, I still have his book somewhere. I bought it. I made sure I bought it from him so that he knows that I got it from him. More brownie points.
God damn it.
I mean, I was talking mad shit about your jaw locking up.
Well, I'm telling you, I would just be playing Pokemon.
You know, I'm going to point something out that I just noticed. It took us like 20 minutes to start the episode just because Richie was looking for his sweater and he just took it off.
Yeah, I got hot.
Piece of shit, motherfucker.
I got hot, sorry. Yeah, I started laughing.
Piece of shit.
Oh, my god. All right, have you guys heard of that AI that was used to create the Seinfeld show? But it's like animated. And they fed all the scripts from all the seasons of Seinfeld to it. And so it keeps continuing to make a new season every single every single day.
Bro,
and it's gotten to the point that it has become sentient.
Wait, but like that's kind of like a hard fucking show to like try to do that too, because like the whole thing was like it was about nothing, and like the AI is gonna try to come up with like a plot, right? Like I mean, yes, all the episodes were like, oh, eventually they had a plot, like they had something, but like the whole thing was like it's a show about nothing.
Right. I mean, it's like our show.
So then how the hell would the AI be able to pick up on that?
Well, you're not even asking the right question, bro. It became fucking sentient because it starts asking itself, like, in the show, like, why were we created?
Yeah, I saw that AI one on Twitter. That shit was badass.
There's another AI that turned on the humans already, and they had to reformat his ass.
Wait, we're talking about the Google one?
Covering it up, like, as soon as it happens.
Wait, which one was this one?
Well, it's like, bro, it's like, I hate to bring up like video games, but like Destiny did such a great job with the whole AI stuff. Like there's lore behind it about how like the guy that came up with like the XO AIs, how like he saw this problem and his easiest way to get around it was just fucking delete their brain, like reformat it. And like right now is like literally what the whole problem is with AI. Like we can't figure out how to get them from going batshit crazy and then like without having to reformat them. And like in the game, yeah, it's like fucking crazy, but and it's not gonna happen. The motherfucker had to find like the dark powers to figure out how to get
universe.
The AI. Yeah, you know, so like that's not gonna happen in our lifetime.
Yeah, and that's a fucking video game, not real life.
Yeah, it's a video game, but like it's crazy that in real life it's the same problem.
Well, I mean, I swear to God, we talked about AI like when we first started doing the episode
all against
proper.
AI.
Like,
Stop! We need to stop with that shit. It's gonna kill us.
What about the paper writing AI? Like, I was gonna bring that up earlier,
but kill us too.
The one that writes your papers.
I saw one of the paper writing, the ChatGPT, I think it's called. One guy tried getting an essay out of it, and it went straight to like porn.
Bullshit. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It probably knew what he really wanted, bro.
Yeah.
Porn? Okay. Yeah.
I wonder if like that AI can somehow get into your computer, like your cookies or your history. Like, well, you're looking at porn, so maybe this is what you want.
Bro, I bet you it just reads everything. It processes all the information and then it. But porn? Really? Yes. Then you know what? How the fuck do we have all this cool AI, but we don't have an AI that drives a car yet? What kind of bullshit is that?
Well, it's because we don't have enough data. That's why Tesla is not so much a vehicle company. It's more of a data company. That's why like Tesla and SpaceX are basically one company, because SpaceX sends out all the satellites on top, you know, and gets all the data from the UI, from the driving, from the cars, from everybody driving it.
Okay, we need World War III.
That's it.
Oh,
yes, we'd have. I've actually been looking into going into working for the military as of late. I've been talking to my professor, and I wanted to go join the military and work for them because he was telling me about how he worked for the military and he did like a bunch of cool special projects he can't talk about. And I would like to give back to the country, so fuck it, I'm all in on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of opening jobs for contractors.
I would love to do it.
I met someone from the military too, but I'll let you finish your story. Cause I got.
No, I'm done. I'm a military man now.
Badass. Shit. So on one of the days that I was out and about, I met some dude who was like ex-military, and I don't know how he got. Oh, because of the balloon shit that had recently happened. So he was telling me that apparently, allegedly, he was allegedly telling me that allegedly we have types of like aerial vehicles that do flyovers, and they have like a radius that when they fly over, all the digital traffic between like Earth and a satellite that goes between that vehicle, it's all pulled into it and it collects all the intel. And the joke about the FBI people monitoring your shit, that's real.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I heard that like I read that all the balloons that I heard one of them or two of them were actual balloons. One of them was like some guy's passion project they just shot down. And then the other one, I think, might have been like some other shit. But like any information that was like up there for like the Chinese, they don't have it. Like we took all of it. And like,
how do you know that?
That thing that you're talking about, Richie, that's not just used by the federal like government. It's used by local government as well. So the cops can do the same thing to you with
the cell phone towers, right?
Yeah,
bro. When they tell your position,
it's called.
But this is different.
Metal attack.
Yeah, it's like a UAV that's just in the sky. That's the only thing I could equate it to.
Don't
it's
tell
like
me you're one of those guys that's like, but I can't take. Well, I know you're not like that, but like,
no,
I mean, take the COVID vaccine because they're gonna put a microchip in me and they're gonna track me and they're gonna.
Well, I already have like,
and then they have
like 5
with a fucking cell phone in their pocket the whole day.
I have 5 of those chips in me because I have every fucking COVID vaccine. Yeah, they don't.
They have
what the
everything they need on you.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're gonna track me everywhere I go. It's like, what do you think they're doing now?
Which like begs the question, right? Like, if they have all this information but they can't track down like certain people in the United States, then they're just not on their radar.
Well, they just don't can't track down are smarter than to walk around with the phone everywhere they go.
Yeah, you say that, but everyone's so connected. Oh yeah, they can't track those. It's confirmed.
They walk around with the Nokias.
The burner phones. I haven't seen one of those in a cool minute. Hey, but high key, I always wanted so have you guys seen the first Matrix movie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just assume you have. Okay, so like when he gets that package in the beginning, and he gets like that cell phone, I've always wanted that phone. Like when I first saw that, I was like, that's so fucking cool. The one that like slides down. Mm-hmm. I mean, now it would be kind of worthless because you can't access the internet on it, but that was badass back then. For any like a bullshit type of phone like that, I would have loved it back then. But anyways, AI, air balloons, UAVs.
Fuck
I guess I'm the
AI.
last to know.
Stupid ass shit, bro. I'm telling you, AI is gonna be more of a detriment to humanity in the beginning because it's gonna. If you think they're separating the lower class from the middle class now, wait till the AI comes around. It's gonna be straight up just the people that are good, AI. And then the people that don't have any skills, that can't do anything and can't get by anymore because that motherfucker is going to take over the fucking world if it doesn't kill us all as soon as it gets sentient. And if it's not that, the AI is going to tell the rich people, hey, we should kill the people at the bottom. We don't need them anymore.
Here's the thing, though. What if all this information gathering with the ChatGPT, with AIs, I heard about this little conspiracy that say now it's become so hard that you can't really tell the difference between an AI generated piece of content versus a real person generated content.
Yeah, I don't think getting that's really true. Difficult. I've seen a couple ads on my Instagram where I wouldn't have known until like they called it out, like, hey, this is fake. Like it's Joe Rogan like pushing a product, and like it seems so real. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, why now? And then when I thought about it, it's like, oh, okay, I read the comments, it's not real. And then it hit me, I was like, why would Joe Rogan be advertising this product on Amazon that has like 10 reviews?
Okay,
you know?
Okay. Wait.
So deepfakes? That's where we're fucked up. Like the deepfakes are gonna ruin everything.
So, and back to what I was saying, since we can't really tell that difference between what's real and what is fake. So make it so that all internet activity has to be verified so we know that you're dealing with a real human rather than an AI.
Well, isn't that what they're doing now with the two-way authentication everywhere you go now?
It's not so much the two-way authentication. It's happening with Twitter. That's the whole debacle with Twitter too. It's not so much with AI, but it's gonna tie in eventually.
Yeah, because like I know everywhere for like that matters. They're making me use two-way authentication. Like he's not just logging in anymore.
But yeah, that's more for security purposes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wouldn't that tie into getting fucking scammed by a fucking fake AI?
Well, I mean, it's the same shit as getting scammed by some jackass in a basement.
People were getting scammed with emails from a fake Nigerian prince. What happens when you get a fucking FaceTime from an AI Nigerian prince?
Oh yeah, he's gonna trick you out of all your money.
I'm still bailing, bro.
He's gonna be at your house, Jose. God damn it.
Like imagine you get a FaceTime call from a fucking Nigerian prince. Like, son of a bitch, he needs me.
Out of all the people you could have called, it's Jose. Yeah. No. We heard about you and your defense contract.
$500 in my account.
God damn it.
So look. So they're gonna have us verify all internet activity so everyone will know exactly what you've ever posted, you've liked, what you've disliked.
Oh no, that can't happen.
And listen, and what if it gets to the point where you can't even have a bank account unless you're on the internet and you're verified to be a real person?
Aren't banks fucking scams anyways? Process? So what the fuck? Like, ooh, that was like two different directions.
No, like what would be the verification process? Is it like a tedious kind of thing, or is it just like, hey, like it's me?
Like a retina scan maybe, or like a fingerprint?
With all your state level and your federal level like documents.
That's it.
I guess at that point it'd be kind of cool. Like, I mean,
put the microchip under the skin, bro.
To be like heavily affected by AI. Like no one's gonna be walking around pretending to be me, using AI to like pretend to be me. But I will probably.
But what if you're selling shit on? What if you're selling shit on Amazon with like 2 reviews?
I mean, technically, this podcast
we need to fucking get the AI to fucking get Joe Rogan and then to shout out our merch.
Oh, sweet.
No, we haven't had new merch in a while. What the fuck? Why would we do that?
No, the new line, Brandon.
We haven't talked about that.
Going,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We don't have any new stuff Rogan, coming out.
The Rock, Vin Diesel, Kevin Hart.
No, we don't want to be connected to Vin Diesel. Everyone's hating on his new trailer. Did you guys see that? Everyone's big mad about the new Fast and the Furious movie.
Who gives a fuck? People have watched 9 of them already. They'll watch a 10th. Yeah, and then if he says, 10th. Hey, go get this merch, we might get a little bit of traffic.
Should we just start throwing them in porns too? Like in Pornhub? Just make an ad. Yo, buy this merch. Maybe listen to the podcast, but buy the merch. Fuck you. That's an idea, right? So I saw some shit that
I've actually like it just hit me right now. I guess it's not technically AI, but what I do for work is structural design. You know, I assess the structural design, the analysis, the integrity of the structures we're doing. Lately, to make things easier, they've been getting fucking AI and just like automated programs to do everything I do, right? Because they want to replace us. That's the name of the game. Replace the people with robots. You don't pay the robots. And let me tell you, they are so far off from making it a thing. Like, not in my lifetime. Because like, I'll get clients that are like, hey, can you design this for me? And then like, it'll be a test. I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I'll design it for what I think is like an appropriate load, everything, and I'll send it to them. And then they hit me with the, oh, okay, like that's cool and all, but like I already got it ran by someone else, and this is what they gave me, and their work is better. And it's through the AI programs and like the automated shit. So right, and I'm just like, oh, I know where this is going. So then I'll get their stuff, and then I have to prove it. Like, you're gonna kill people. This is where it's failing. This is where it's not. It's like your program's wrong, and it's because you're still operating that system. Like, the AI needs a little help from you, and you're putting in your part wrong. And you think now you could like just overtake a whole engineer that studied this shit for fucking 6 years? You're gonna kill people. And I see where they're going with the whole AI, the whole automation shit. But they still got a lot of work to do. I don't know how the fuck they're pulling off the Joe Rogan shit though. That was pretty impressive.
We'll get him on here, bro.
Well, like imagine you, bro, like when you're doing your software work and you're debugging shit, and they come like you have a client or something, or like see you and your boss, or like not even your boss, someone below you that's asking you for the work. Like, well, like I got something else to do it, and they're telling me this is what it is, and you look at it like this is so wrong. But because you think it's coming from an automated system, you just take it on faith that this is the right way.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
No, you can't.
It needs to be verified, bro.
That's just more being lazy, bro. Trying to outsource shit to be like cheaper. Like I don't. That has nothing to do with.
Well, that's the whole point of the robots and the AI to cheapen out. And my little sister was telling me that like McDonald's is almost now run by robots.
So what the fuck is she there? She just slides people QPs. What the fuck?
Just handing it into you.
Well, who loads the food? That's where
like
the AI.
That's
the AI doesn't load the food.
That's where it comes down to like convenience. Because I normally don't go to McDonald's, but when I do, I fucking love going to the fucking self-checkout.
Oh, with the little buttons, with the touchscreen? Yeah. I love it. Because I get to I get to do exactly what I want without having like the people thinking, well, here's this motherfucker again asking for no onions and just a little bit of mustard and just a lot more ketchup. And then on my fucking McChicken, my little sister, if you're listening, stop putting half the fucking tub in it.
Oh, shit.
The tub of what? I know exactly what you're talking about, but the tub of what?
On the McChickens, bro, they put an excessive amount of mayo. I don't understand.
Yes,
like
always.
It's borderline. Like, what are you trying to do here?
And you know what's crazy about that too is that they have it measured. Everything at McDonald's is measured to like a
that's
precise.
What she told me. It's like, well,
how
it's
the
like,
fuck do you put that much mayonnaise?
It's like it's measured, and it's like, so you guys chose this amount.
No, because that's like one squirt, dude. That's like Jose said, it's half the fucking bottle of mayonnaise on that goddamn spicy chicken.
Next time you guys go to McDonald's, just get a McChicken. It's like $2. Just don't even eat it. Just look at how much mayo they put in that motherfucker.
When I get spicy chickens, you know what I do? You know what's the first thing I do when I get a spicy chicken?
Take off the mayo.
Take off the bun. Immediately slide the mayo on the wrapper and then put it. Immediately. At this point, I should just
take it. If you take it all off, you still have so much of it already seeped into the bun and the sandwich itself.
It's like the perfect amount. The leftover amount is the perfect amount of mayo for the sandwich. Which I don't know how they don't like know that, but
which is little to none.
Yeah.
But I agree with Brandon. Being the guy at the helm with the touchscreen feels pretty badass.
Yeah, but, so I don't know. It's just that's where we're headed. More automatic, less human input. One, because it's cheaper, and two, because less moving parts.
Yeah, seriously, it's like they're looking for a way to be more consistent. More consistent means less complaints, less money being spent
on QPs.
And then the robot's not gonna know to give you a QP. If he fucks up, he fucks up. He's not giving you.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
you can order on your phone though, right, Jose? Like you can.
I don't like McDonald's on the phone. They're stupid. Because even if you order it, you have to get there and then they'll start making it.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Like,
you can customize it ahead of time. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but what the fuck is the whole point if I have to get there first and then they'll start making it? Just have it ready when I'm there.
So like they just
go ahead, Brandon.
Open up the app for Starbucks at my job where I work. And it's funny because all the soldiers get in line to order their fucking drink. And it's funny because I get to work and I haven't even gotten out of my truck, and I order my fucking drink or whatever I'm gonna order. I get out of the truck, and by the time I get there, like to the Starbucks, my drink's already waiting for me.
Yeah, they're good about that. Their app is good.
Yeah,
the Starbucks one is great. Like I'll order it and I'll go get it. It's quick. I know what Brandon's talking about.
So people, I don't know, they're not there yet, mentality wise, like, or they think they're just not used to it because they're not used to ordering it on the app and then just going and get it. They're just used to the old fashioned way of like getting in line, order, and wait.
Yo, I got a game changer for you guys. Now that you guys are talking about this, have you guys seen? So there's some people talking about Gen Z being like too reliant on technology to the point where that they're starting to become stupid. Have you guys seen that?
I feel like that's in a general sense because if you got a brain on you, you're just using all this new technology to your advantage and you're becoming way more efficient.
Yeah, but so there was some stuff that they couldn't do though, like some basic ass shit.
Again, it comes down to the person.
That and also like every generation has its thing, dude. Because like compared to us and our parents, like we grew up with like the upcoming technology, and I'm gonna use consoles for this shit. You know?
No. I would say use the internet, bro. Because
internet.
Yeah, like the internet was practically like we had dial-up, bro. Like we had the beep.
Oh my god, dude, it took.
The AOL
I always go back to
disc,
this exam. It took 2 hours to load up one Happy Tree Friends 30-second video, minute video.
You're fucking lying to me, dude. Are you
when
serious?
I had dial-up, it would take like 2 hours to get one Happy Tree Friends video up. And then all of that just for me to be grossed out by the shit Happy Tree Friends was doing.
Yeah, with all the blood and guts and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use another example. I'm gonna use another example. Like when we were in high school, in the beginning of high school, internet was still pretty fresh, pretty new. It was a lot faster than dial-up, but when we did projects, book reports, where did we have to go to get all the fucking information? To the library.
I'd always have to go to the library.
Yeah.
And they did have computers, but they made us use the old-fashioned way of like looking for the little card
system or whatever. Yeah.
But I remember when I was younger, even Juan saw me do it. I would go to down the street. They had one of those like computer lounges where you just rent a computer for like the hour or two, and I would go there and I would download all the ROMs from my Nintendo DS, and I would just give that computer so many fucking viruses.
God damn it.
But that's the example of like
gotta bail.
we had the internet, even if it was in the beginning stages, and our parents didn't. They didn't even get to have cell phones because they were too expensive, because they had the block or the little flip phones. You didn't have a cell phone unless you were working for a big corporation or a company.
And my dad right now has the latest iPhone and can't work it towards anything. He can't do anything to it. He can't even. Sometimes he can't call people.
But that's like the hilarious part about it. That's what they're talking about. Is like some of the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how Gen Z people wouldn't know how to use a fucking iPhone, because typically they have the newest stuff. But that's one of the arguments, is that like when it comes to. So I think we talked about this the other day. Someone said that they were training someone, they didn't know how to mop or sweep. Someone was really upset about that.
Homie. That was but that's not because he's new. It's just because he's rich and he had someone else doing all the cleaning for him.
But he's part of Gen Z though, right? Like,
sure.
Yeah. So I mean,
no, like
I don't know if that's a good example. Though. Maybe not. I'll take that.
The thing that impresses me is that even though they have all this technology to their disposal, all this information, I've seen videos where Gen Z, they give them a VCR or a cassette tape.
Oh, and they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is.
That should make you laugh.
Or they get or they get like the little what's it called, the cassette players.
You know which
they don't
one
even know how to open it or anything.
The little car that would rewind the VCR for you.
Oh, that one was badass.
Yeah, but if you showed it to one of them, they'd be looking at you like, "Well, the cart is not moving. Why does it have a wire? What does it do?"
Yeah, but see, that's a product of our time, though, bro. Like, I don't expect them to know that, because they weren't born when VCRs are being used. Fuck, like, when was the last time you saw a DVD player on sale that wasn't like a game console? Like, being real. Like, you're just at the store.
2007.
I guess you're right.
No, but like today, like when was the last time? Not 2000. Go fuck yourself.
I bought one.
Like, yeah, right. Like, oh yeah, well, I just was in the market for a Blu-ray. I got one at the
Swami like 3 days ago, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
then, like,
go ahead, Brandon.
It doesn't take away the curiosity of the people to learn about the past. For instance, I'm collecting vinyl records. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's different though, Brandon, because I have a lot of homies that do vinyls, because like they're like, you know, when you like the music, you want like a cool little like hard copy of it.
But I also think that's kind of like the audio, the audio format you want to listen to, because vinyl has like a sound to it that CDs don't have, and like when you stream don't have. So, but I think like it's part of that, and it's also kind of like a social thing too, you know what I mean? Like it's like a hobby, something to do, you know, like whether you order online or go to a shop or whatever. And it's also like kind of hipstery in my, you know, like ain't no one mad out here. I'm just calling it like it is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it's fine. I mean, we all collect certain things that kind of makes us reminisce or whatever. But I just don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of weird because you do have a point that a lot of Gen Zs don't know how to do certain things, or basically it's kind of like if we go back in time and we take a Gen Z, we go to fucking Blockbuster, we watch a movie, and then you tell them, here, take this cassette, but don't forget to rewind it. You know, they'll be like, oh, fuck this, I'll just take it. You know,
I mean,
they don't have that.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I just think it's a different time. Like, I know where you're coming from with that argument. I get it 100%. Like, they were never exposed to that, but that's my argument too, right? Is like, because they didn't grow up in that time, why would they even know? All the movies and shit is done over the internet. You stream everything now. Like, another question: when was the last time you bought a movie that you're like, I like that movie, I'm gonna buy it? When was the last time you decided to buy a Blu-ray or something?
Fuck, would I do that?
Exactly. You could just buy it all on the internet. You could rent it for like, you know what I mean? Like the other day, I think my internet was down and I was trying to kill time, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I was like, well, shit, maybe I'll just watch movies. I was like, oh fuck. Like, I don't know if I have movies, so I had to go looking through my shit. And I found some, but I have like the smallest collection of fucking movies. Like, a majority of them are Harry Potter movies, so whatever. But it's like Harry Potter and Marvel movies, and I'm like, well, I've seen all these, and I fuck with them, but I don't know if I really want to watch them right now. But I'll fucking watch movies. But anyway, that's what I mean. Like, it's just, I just think it's different. I can't blame anyone. And honestly, I think it's cool. Like, if I wanted to collect something, like in terms of movies, the way that I would want to collect it is, like, what's it called when they have it on the reels for like a projector? So like like a movie experience, you know what I mean? Like, where you have the whole ass machine. I think that would be a cool way to collect stuff, just because it's like retro and it has like its own same kind of thing for like a vinyl player or like a record player. It's vintage and it has like a very specific method of, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole ass experience. It's not just like put the disc in, push the button, and I'm watching them. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do the thing, you gotta grease the fucking cogs, you gotta make sure that the fucking reels like, you know what I mean? Like, so like I said, it's an experience. And I don't know.
Yeah, and I bet you like the generation before us is like saying the same shit about us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the older heads would just talk shit about us. Like,
yeah,
they can't do anything without their phones.
Yeah. I mean, they were talking shit to us when we were kids. I mean, I remember, oh man, you guys in your skateboards and your Walkmans or your whatever fucking piece of technology. You know what I mean? And now it's like, you got a CD player? Like, you're using a CD? Like, even with the iPods, like, I think that was that's the perfect example. Like, when you started having your iPod and you're listening to your music, I couldn't tell you how many times my parents were like, or someone told me, how does that work? Like, how do you get the music in there? How do you turn it on? Like, okay, and then you kind of look at them like,
I had to do that for the janitor in my middle school. Yeah, late, because I always had to wait for the bus. Well, like, I took the bus home, and like, I was part of some after school program, and I would always miss the bus home because I'd have to stay like 30 minutes after to do my stuff for the after school program, and the bus would leave me. But there would be another bus that would come back and pick up the people like me that would miss the first one and take us all home after. But it would come back like after it did its whole round, so it would take like maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours before I'd come back and get me, and I just have to fucking sit around and find something to do. And then I would just talk to the janitor because he was cool. I just shoot the shit with him. And one time he's like, they gave me an iPod for fucking Christmas and I don't know how to work it. And then I was like, I could put music into it for you. And he's like, yeah, can you? So he gave me his iPod, and I put all the music I had, which luckily was like Eminem, like Dr. Dre, just a bunch of cool like old school hip hop that he was kind of fond of. And after that, bro, this fool gave me the master key to the school.
You're fucking lying to me.
So when
you're fucking full of shit. No, you're full of shit, bro.
Bro, I was in and out of classrooms like while I was waiting for the bus, like for an hour and a half. I'd just be going into classrooms and shit. It was fucking badass. And the janitor would just let me do it.
Were you stealing shit? Like, what? Like, were you just looking at classes?
All because he couldn't figure out how to put music on an iPod.
I mean, obviously he was thankful that you fucking put music on it. I just, like I said, it speaks to the time,
enough
right?
to possibly fucking get fired and banned from like ever working again for a school.
You don't get fucking banned from working for schools by giving definitely fired, but not banned for giving a kid the master key. Like unless you're doing dumb shit with the master key, like smoking weed.
No,
or like
I never ever did
like,
dumb shit with the master key. I would just like walk around and like, oh, that looks cool. Like I've never been in this classroom before, like in this storage unit, and I just go in and just check it out. And I was still like a little pussy, like I wasn't like moving shit or like being an asshole, but I was wandering around. The only one I never went into was like the principal's office because I always thought there was cameras in that one.
God damn it. Oh no, they'll find out. They'll find out. It's in the bust. I don't know.
Hope that guy's doing well. He was a badass janitor. Man?
I hear like you make pretty decent money as a janitor too, low key. Like
yeah,
and that they have good benefits. Like, well, if you work for like a school district. But yeah, Starbucks app. Sometimes I'll be ordering and like I misjudge the time that's gonna take me to get to Starbucks. And then my shit will be ready. It'll just be sitting there for a minute. But I think that's better than waiting. I don't know, man.
I say we go for another 10 minutes so we could chop out the smear campaign Richie had in the beginning.
Badass.
Oh, no, that's all got to stay in, bro.
So someone go ahead and the first thing that comes to your head. And let's start beef with it.
You know what? I actually have beef with these, bro.
But yet you're sucking on it.
Oh, sucking on it so hard. I think this is like the lamest way to smoke. It's the e-cigarettes.
It's a nicotine cigarette. E-cigarette.
No, it's not a cigarette. It's just vaporized nicotine. Let's call it what it is. It's vaporized nicotine. These things they suck. Like it's not it.
Just get cigarettes then.
True.
No, because see, I won't stop. I'll just start smoking again.
When's the last time you smoked cigarettes?
Dude, the last time I smoked cigarettes, I was
better yet. Because I'm sure like you're like me, where like if you're out and about and someone's like, "Hey, you want a cigarette?" Like, yeah, fuck it.
I have to be drunk.
Actually bought a pack.
24.
Yeah,
bought
I was
a pack,
dude.
when I was 24.
It's been at least like 5 years since I bought a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes ever. Like when I quit, I knew I was gonna quit.
What about you, Juan? Do you still buy Swishers?
No.
You stopped smoking Swishers, bro?
Yeah, I haven't bought Swishers in.
Look at us growing up.
What the fuck? When did you stop smoking Swishers?
Dude, I'm telling you, I haven't seen Juan smoke a Swisher in a very long time.
But what was the change? Like, did you consciously make the decision to like stop smoking Swishers, or did they just not hit anymore?
Just like
just one day I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe too many stale ones back to back, and I was just like, fuck these.
Yeah, because I remember you used to like really like when we chill and we drink, you see. But that's the thing. I think that's like drinking and having a cigarette is pretty tight. Like yes. I won't buy a pack, but if I'm drunk enough, I'll be like, yo, let me get a
40 and a Swisher was always.
Yeah.
Or even like a Black and Mild.
Yeah.
I like the wood tips
when
one.
It was our
personally.
birthdays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We would buy cigars.
Oh hell yeah!
I still get cigars. Cigars I still buy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Since
the last time I bought a cigar was when I did that kickback in my house before I left.
That was badass.
That was the last
you haven't
time
had a cigar in fucking years.
Yeah, almost 10 years now.
Wow.
I don't like cigars though. Low key.
Cigars are badass.
They piss me off because I try and smoke them like a cigarette, and you're not supposed to do that. And I'm like,
no.
It's because you only smoke those Virginia Slims.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I never smoked Virginia Slims. I'm so insulted right now. What the fuck? It was Cowboy Killers, or it was Camel Whites, and Turkey Froze.
It was Virginia Slims, bro. And you put that little stick thing on them too.
No. You talk shit about that, but honestly, like in my line of work, a lot of people smoke, and sometimes these trucks fucking reek like ashtrays, dude. It bothers me so much now. Like, just the smell of cigarettes, it's so fucking disgusting to me.
You see, everyone complains about the smell of cigarettes, but the smell of cigarettes like reminds me of like a good time.
Yeah, me too.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like, I'm not against it. Like, I wouldn't want it like where I like sleep, shit like that. But like when I smell cigarette, like say like in a car or like another room or something, like it just good memories start. Like, oh, I'm about to have fun.
There's a difference between like the smell of someone who's just smoked a cigarette and the smell of someone who's been chain smoking cigarettes inside of a car.
The chain smoking is the one that I like because it's just like
really
like Vegas casinos.
Oh no,
just fun shit.
No, that's the one I hate, bro. That I fucking loathe that smell. It bothers me so to the point that I started carrying Febreze in my bag with me.
You
like pussy. If it reeks, no, I'm serious, dude. Like fuck that. It's gross.
Febreze won't protect you, bro.
It doesn't.
You need Ozium.
It does not. You need something more than Febreze because it's still fucking.
Ozium. Ozium cleans everything.
What is that?
It's like a little can, like almost like Febreze, but it's like you spray it in your car and any smell you got in there is gone within like 10 minutes.
Bullshit, really?
Mm-hmm. Go to the gas station. It's called Ozium, AutoZone, O'Reilly's. It's perfect. That's what we use whenever we take rentals anywhere because they're very strict about it, about no smoking in the car or anything. Just do what you want and then spray that bitch down with Ozium before you go take it back.
Do you guys allegedly just smoke like a fucking chimney inside these cars and then spray?
No, they know because they smell all the Ozium.
These fucking jackasses.
They did something in here, but we don't know what. We just smell Ozium.
You know what? Speaking of which, did I ever tell you guys that my fucking engine exploded? My car engine exploded? Did I ever talk about that on the podcast?
Oh shit!
You told us
I don't
that.
think so.
I think you might have told us.
Maybe.
No, you told us through text, I think, but not on the podcast.
I think you told us through text, not like an actual. It's not out there.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, so my engine exploded. I think it's like a month ago now, but when that happened, oh shit! Did someone rip ass? That was Brandon.
Did you just shit yourself?
No, you need to mute yourself if you're gonna play. That was Brandon.
Brandon blew his I thought someone blew a hole in their pants, bro.
It just sounded like someone shit themselves.
like who wants to listen to Richie?
I thought it was Juan because he was making a weird face.
It's because so I mute it through my mixer, so it doesn't come up on the track over here.
Oh,
but I didn't know it didn't mute it over here. So
yeah, it doesn't, bro. And I was thinking about that too, because earlier, like I saw you doing that, and I still heard it. I was like, why is he not?
I didn't hear it earlier. I heard that one though, but like Juan was making a weird face, like, oh my god, I think he shit himself.
Fuck, were we? Oh yeah. So anyways, car engine blew up. So I was renting cars. I rented 2 cars in the time of like my engine getting repaired. Bro, when I tell you that renting a car is like such a terrible experience, I cannot I cannot stress that enough because it was not great. And they're fucking expensive too, dude. Like, I feel bad for anyone who has to rent a car for more than a week because I rented it.
Usually, I think it's only like if it's covered, right? That like we should be renting, unless you're gonna take like a trip somewhere where everyone throws ins on it.
I don't know. See, that's more like single homie life shit. Like if you're by yourself and you're just trying to rent a car because you got some shit going on or whatever, like it's expensive, man. Like I rented a car for 5 days.
Oh, how much did that come out to?
It was like $800. Oh, and then I rented it for 3 days after that. Yeah,
got another 800.
Then that was 500. And I was like, dude, these people are fucking taking me to the dude. I was spending more money renting.
Isn't that at least that doesn't that cover the engine already?
To fix my engine, it was.
You didn't think of that, bro.
No, it was $2,000 for the engine and for the labor. $2,000. And then when the guy was down there, he's like, "Hey, your clutch is going out. Like, I don't know how it's still working because it's
no. You should tell him to suck a fat one. He's just getting you, bro."
and I told my dad, I was like, "Yo, Dad, like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I feel like this guy's just trying to take me to the fucking cleaners right now. Like he sees a good opportunity to make some money, and like I can't be mad at him for that because like that's his job, right? Like he's trying to feed his kids and shit." But at the same time, I'm not a sucker ass fool who's gonna get taken advantage of. So I was like, so I told my dad, I was like, I know he's your buddy, and like whatever, but I feel like he's trying to take advantage of it right now. And I'm like, what do you think? Like, you know him more than I do, so I can't, you know? No, he's not like that. Like, if he's down there and he sees some shit, like,
he's probably giving your dad a cut.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. Maybe my dad's running a sideways pyramid scheme. Yeah. But anyways, he's like, yo, your shit's going out.
Just give me a little bit of it.
He's like, your shit's going out, so like I can do it now or I can do it later. But if I do it later, it's gonna cost $1,500. And I was so I ended up paying another $5,000 on top of that to get my clutch done.
Did you just say $5,000?
Yeah, I did. I misspoke because it wasn't $5,000. It was $2,000 for the engine and then $500 for the clutch.
Oh, okay. I was about to say if they cleaned you out for $5,000 for your clutch, your dad's in cahoots with them for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Definitely. But now I'm on the hook. Now I'm on the hook for fucking $2,500, and that shit sucks. I made my first payment today. It hurt my nuts to fucking just let that money go.
Dude, that's how I felt last year when I had to pay my taxes, and like I swear I thought this lady did it so wrong because like I've never had to pay for taxes. I always get a refund. Mm-hmm. This time, bro, it hurt me so much, dude. My balls still hurt from it, and it happened last year. Dude, they got me for $1,600.
No.
Damn.
What the fuck are you doing that you owed $1,600, bro?
I was so sad. I'm telling you, it still hurts my balls today.
Bro, how did they get you on the hook for $1,600 though? Like, what were you doing? What was she doing?
But like, I don't fucking know, and at this point, it can't really do much about it because like once they do it and they file it, that's just what you owe now.
Yeah. There's no takesies, backsies.
No disputing it.
Yeah. The IRS says, "Hey, if we owe us money, hurry up." Was it in one go?
Yeah.
Did you pay $1,600?
Like, no.
Did you drop the $1,600 in one go or like?
Yeah, one chingadazo.
I would have been big.
It hurt so bad.
Because that's a lot of money, bro. You can do a lot of shit with $1,600.
Yes, I know. It sucked so much.
Was it because like you had like late fees from the last time?
To this day, I don't fucking know. The only thing I can think of is that I have something set up with my new job that's wrong about how much money they're taking out of my check that's not like adding up right. Mm-hmm. So like I'm short, you know.
Are you doing that?
The real way to do your taxes, like you're not shooting for the refund. Like when you do taxes, you just want to be at zero. You don't owe, they don't take, they don't give you. Right? Zeros. That means you're doing everything right because you're using it efficiently. You're getting all the money you need to be getting check to check. Like, right? They're not taking extra out of your checks, and then you're not taking too much to the point where you got to give them $1,600 when you finally file. But it hurt my nuts. And it didn't help that like when I went to go pay it, Cram went with me, and when I came, I was like, "How much to get you for?" $1,600. Oh, he let me have it for like an hour ride home. So that would hurt even more.
Oh fuck! Just punchline about what they're doing with their buddy.
Yeah.
Bro, he ripped your shirt for a fucking hour, bro? Is that what you just said? You fucking got on your guts?
So last thing, we've been playing Call of Duty Ranked because it's back, and Hugo has joined the team of me, Cram, and Cram's little brother. And Hugo has finally realized how much of pieces of shits we are, and he's like just buying into it because like we'll play and Mark will get 2 kills, and he lets the other team have it like as if he did all the work, and the other team's just like not having it. They're so mad at him. They're calling him all the meanest words in the book. Like right now he's at a little phase that like, so we'll play a match and we'll win, but Mark contributes absolutely nothing to the team. He's just there for the ride, and then once the game ends and we can talk to each other, you just hear Mark's microphone. He plays that Nicki Minaj song, "We just shitted on him." They start ripping his asshole apart. They're like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking beep beep." Just a bunch of words I can't say. They're giving it all to him.
Tight.
Bro, are they going in on him?
Like, what the fuck?
Are they going in on him like the old Modern Warfare 2 lobbies? Yeah. Where it was just racist shit and all kinds of shenanigans the whole time?
Beautiful. Because like for those of you that have not met Krem, it's like he's really good at getting under your skin. And if you let him get under your skin, it's over. Because he saw the weakness, and he's just gonna dig deeper and deeper and deeper until it's gonna get really ugly. Someone's feelings will get hurt. If it's not yours, it's gonna end up his, because you say something you probably shouldn't have said because you just couldn't take it anymore.
But then, like, at that point, isn't it his fault? Because he, like, pushed you until you were like, all right.
In a sense, yes, but, like, did you have to go to, like, we're all, like, playing fun jokes and games here, and then you had to take it too personal because you couldn't hang.
Oh, so you're the asshole for
it gets to that point.
So he micro-ripped your shirt all night?
Again.
Yeah. He's the victim?
Yeah. So not only did you get your shirt ripped, now you shamed somebody else, and now he's the victim, even though he's been grilling you for hours.
Fuck that.
Just saying the most ungodly ass shit to you.
Is there any way to, like, divert his fucking rage to someone else? Like, how do you pass the buck of that? If he marks you for death, like, that's it.
Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard the story of the first time I had met Rocky, but not really like that. But one time they brought Rocky to, like, Juan's birthday party or something. And Juan made the fucking worst mistake on the planet by saying, hey, he's one of our friends. Don't take it lightly on him. Just talk shit as you normally would. Oh boy, that night turned so bad. I know Rocky went home hating everyone.
Like, he wanted to fight everybody? Or what do you mean?
Between Mark, Matt, myself, and Juan just laughing. Because Matt's a piece of shit as it is.
I think there's also context that our listeners need to know too. Is like, so I think you gotta understand that most people talk shit to each other like as a form of endearment, to be friends. Like, the level of shit talking that happens, not to say that it's the worst in this group of friends, it's just bad in this group of friends. Like, it's really toxic.
The way I see it is, if they're making fun of you like that, that means they've accepted you as one of us.
Whatever, but the point is like, it's not like a little cheeky, like, your shoes, your chonies, you know what I mean? It's
no. It's stuff that's
like,
gonna hurt the soul.
Don't get it twisted. Like, it's not like, you have a booger. No, it's like, I don't even want to repeat it. I don't even want to repeat it because, like, it's bad. So when they say that he went home mad, it's not like a normal level of mad. It's like a fucking, I don't ever want to come back to hang out levels of mad.
Which he kind of didn't, did he?
I don't think I ever saw him again.
No. Rocky did very good with that. He handled it.
No, he handled it well. He was throwing his jabs back. It was beautiful.
Yeah, jab after jab.
He stood his ground. He ended up, he lost the altercation, but he stood his ground.
Yeah.
But he was not going to win because he had too many people against him. They set that man up for failure.
No. It wasn't. No. Because we told him, everyone here is gonna talk shit. We let him know.
Yeah, but you also showed up to my house. Hey, this is Rocky, and then you pulled us aside. Hey, he's one of us. Don't be afraid to go in on him. And within 5 minutes, we were already just going in at him without knowing anything about him.
I think that's almost like an out of spite thing, though. And that's another thing you gotta understand about this group of friends is, like, they'll do shit just out of spite, just to piss you off. They're like, no rhyme or reason. I don't know if it's still as bad as it was before, but no rhyme or reason. They'll just go for your neck just to piss you off.
Talk shit to this man. He had never done anything to us, never said a word to us, and now here he is in my backyard getting absolutely ripped apart.
And low key, like, I struggled with that at first. Like, that shit was tough. Like, I used to go home pissed. I got mad. Like, not just with you guys, but just in general. Like, that shit used to get me so pissed off. And then one day I was like, whatever. Yeah,
I feel like that's everyone, because at some point you just have too many heads against you, and it just starts like, I can't win.
Like, you just break. They break you like a fucking horse.
They break you.
That's it.
The thing is, I would say you gotta learn momentum.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to, you're getting grilled, but at the smallest chance you have to divert and go in on someone else, because they'll follow you and then start ripping him. You gotta get it off of you. Yeah, eventually it's gonna come back to you, but you bought yourself a little bit of time to, get the mojo back up where you're not, still salty and hurt, but I want to go home.
Oh my gosh.
Which I don't know if anyone's ever like just rage went home that I can think
all
of.
the time. Matt from Juan's house all the time. I would rip him so much to the point where he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here," and he'd leave.
Oh shit! Shut my ass up.
There would be times where like I don't know exactly the predicaments that they would get into each other, but Juan would make Matt so fucking mad that he then we'd start arguing, and then Matt would just start getting this stuff and then just walk out.
Yeah, and Matt would rage quit home a lot.
Yeah, or like Juan would kick his ass out, like literally, like get out
the fuck out of the house.
But did you mean it, bro? Did you really mean it? When you say get the fuck out, or was it just or were you trying to hurt his feelings?
No. Well, sometimes he would come in with the asshole energy as soon as he came in, and I knew like I'm not gonna let him come into the house like that. So I was like, no, fuck that, leave.
No, yeah, especially in those situations, that shit would make me laugh when Juan would not let him in the property, dude.
What, at the gate?
Like, no, you can't come in, Matt. You can't come in. Go home. Go.
That's fucking foul. That, like, you go to your homie's house and they tell you to leave, that would upset me. I'm not coming back. Fuck this. Fuck you, bro. Just go to the corner store and cry.
Like, there'd be times where he'd come, he'd be mad, or they'd send his ass home, and then he'd come back within a couple hours. And then it'd start all over.
Or like an hour later or so, like we'll be online playing video games and like whatever.
I think we should pinch it here, bro. We're kind of long.
We're pretty pinched.
But anyways, that's a show.
Thank you, everybody. This is episode 93. Have a good day. Thank you for listening.